test, online test, the sentence read, die Arbeit war viel einfacher als ich gedacht hatte, which translated to the work was much easier than I had thought. The correct answer here is D, viel. Let's break it down exactly why it is the right choice and how German comparative structures work. The explanation: first, notice the word einfacher. This is the comparative form of the adjective einfach, which means simple or easy. To make comparative in German, we add er to the end of the base adjective, just like we do in English with easier or faster. The sentence also uses alles, which means then. So einfacher als mean easier than. Now we want to modify this comparative to say much easier. This is where a lot of language learning gets stripped out. Why the other options don't work? Why not be mehr in English? We say more difficult, so it is tempting to use mehr in German. However, in German, you never use mehr in front of comparative adjective that already has an and an ar ending. You wouldn't say more easier in English. You can say mehr einfacher. You can easier, use more easier in English, but you cannot say it, for example, in German, like mehr einfacher in German. It's not correct. Why not see sehr? Why sehr means very? It can only modify standard base form adjectives. Example, sehr einfach, very easy. You cannot use it sehr directly with comparative. Saying sehr einfacher is grammatically incorrect. Why not ganz, similar to sehr, ganz, which mean quite or completely modify the basis adjective. Ganz einfacher, quite easy, not the comparative form. The rule to remember, whenever you want to boost a comparative adjective in German, to say much better, much bigger, or much easier, the magic word is always viel. Viel besser, much better. Viel größer, much bigger. Viel einfacher, much easier. As you can see in the note on the screen, this perfectly